an interesting guy, a fellow we haven't had on for a while. Dave Ferguson is with us, the Indiana Arts Council, doing some wonderful things, of course, as always in Indiana County, and a big event coming up this weekend. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. There he is. Dave, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Wonderful. Good to have you with us here today, as well as we talk about something that's pretty important for the Arts Council, and not just for this weekend, but overall.
Yeah, we've got lots of things going on. Downtown Indiana has partnered with us and several others for an Indiana Arts Walk on Saturday from 1 to 4. And it starts in IRMC Park. Everything is self-guided. But if you stop by IRMC Park between 1 and 4, they can kind of help direct you into various places, and we'll have DJs in the park spinning records, and a group called Theater Simple, presented by the Lively Arts, will be present there in the park. And then there'll be various artworks that will be presented in storefronts around downtown Indiana, a lot of local artists and some local high school students. Many of you may have noticed the murals that went up that the Spruce Art Residency Program sponsored. There'll be some interactive talks with some of those locations that are around the downtown area. There'll be architectural history talks down at the corner of 6th and School, looking at some of our historic buildings there. And not far from that, there'll be some live jazz across from the Clark House on 6th Street. So we've got some theater, we've got some visual art, we've got some music, all happening down around Indiana from 1 to 4 on Saturday.
We have an actual event happening, which is
an actual event. Yeah, and people will be there in person,
mm-hmm.
And it is kind of at your own pace, so that there can be effective social distancing and so forth. So you and your crew can go around, but and we also have the University Museum is involved in some of that. There's another stop. So even over to IUP, there's things that you can see. And while you're downtown, the Arts Council is sponsoring a spring cleaning art auction. And this is a fundraiser for the Arts Council. And if you have a work of art that maybe you want to replace with something newer, maybe you want to stop by the Artisan Gallery and pick up a new piece of art, or you see something you like on the Arts Walk and you want to replace an existing piece in your home, donate it to the arts auction, and we'll have an online auction in May that will benefit the Arts Council. So if you have works that you know that you want to get rid of, maybe the mother-in-law has passed away and you could feel it safe that you can get that out of the house, you can drop that off at IRMC Park from 1 to 4. See Kate Planitsky, and she can help you out with that. And we're also selling prints of the Jane Worcester Scott lithograph. It's a really large kind of impressionistic look at Indiana. You may recall it from a couple of years ago. They made it into puzzles and a board game and all sorts of things. It's a very iconic thing, and they are signed by the artist, and they are available for purchase there at IMC Park as well.
Yeah, there you go. The spring cleaning arts auction is such a good idea, though, because there are probably people all around who have things that they really haven't paid much attention to, and they've been sitting on a shelf collecting dust, whether they are paintings or sculptures or whatever it is. And they could really help the Arts Council by donating them and giving them a home for somebody who really would love that piece.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're really happy with this particular fundraiser. It's an online. There's an auction house that handles this for us. So really, all you need to do is drop it off. We take the pictures, and then it goes from there.
Yeah.
If you're not ready to part with your work just yet, Saturdays through April and into May, you'll still be able to drop off that artwork at the Indiana Theater Building in room 412 between 1 and 4 on Saturdays for the next couple of weeks.
Okay, so you could hang on to it for a couple more weeks, enjoy it, and then make sure that others get to enjoy it. The Spring Cleaning Arts Auction, which I think is a great idea. So for folks who want to drop them off, where do they go to drop them off?
Well, this week it'll be at IRMC Park. We'll have a table there with all the other information about the Arts Council and so forth. That's probably the most convenient way to do it. Mm-hmm. And then later on, it'll be room 412 in the Indiana Theater Building on Philadelphia Street.
Right next door, so you're in good shape.
Right.
Yeah.
And, coming up, we also are pleased to say that we're going to have the Delaney Chevrolet West Sylvania Jazz and Blues Festival happening on May 29th. Mm-hmm. And things have moved very quickly with that. The Borough Council voted and generously gave approval for that event to take place. This year it'll be on Philadelphia Street, again allowing for more social distancing. Uh-huh. And it'll be between 9th and 7th, so actually it'll be right outside your door.
There you go. There you go.
At Renda Broadcasting.
Yeah, well, it's good to see that events are finally coming back around for us here in Indiana, and people get a chance to enjoy, and they can be enjoyed responsibly, and we hope everybody will take advantage of them. So, but for now, because I want to get you back on at least once or twice more before we get to the West Sylvania Festival, but for now, we want to focus in upon what's happening this weekend, the Arts Walk. You said when 1 to 4 or 3? 1 to 4. 1 to 4. 1 to 4. That's tomorrow's, and you just go to IRMC Park if you want to donate the items for the Spring Cleaning Arts Auction. Yeah, and that's a good place to start. Mm-hmm. We've got, and then you go to the different sites from there. So you can donate things. Related thing that's going on, we also have the Youth Arts Celebration. So there's so much going on with the arts in Indiana. So that's coming up as well. We'll definitely have to talk again. Yeah, the Arts Reawaken. We'll get you on the schedule, and we'll figure it out, you and whoever else you designate, and we'll get it done. Dave Ferguson, thanks so much for visiting with us today. I appreciate it. Thank you, Todd. Have a great weekend. You too. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160 FM.